Chapter 1. The History Behind the Move. I never told Mahmoud about the dreams, those ghastly, shadowy figures that infiltrated my sleep for weeks before we took that first flight together from Columbus, Ohio, to what eventually would be our new life together in his homeland, Iran. Why couldn't I bring myself to tell him, or anyone else, about the dreams? I barely wanted to admit to their existence or significance myself. Besides, I didn't feel the need to consult with anyone. I had a good enough sense of what the billowing figures, veiled in somber tones and drifting back and forth over linoleum tiles, revealed about the state of my psyche regarding the move. In that silent world, I would tiptoe across each tile whenever I dared, trying desperately to avoid a brush with the drifting phantoms and careful not to tread on any of the lines. I would usually wake up at that point in the dream, heart gripped inside my chest and afraid to fall back asleep, to return to the same somber dream in black and white. Being the 80s, it was probably the worst of times to be starting fresh as an American in Iran, following a debilitating war between Iran and Iraq, the peak of the Ayatollah Khomeini's rule in the country following Iran's 1979 revolution and American hostage crisis, and severely strained relations at best with the United States. And as if the drama weren't compelling enough, there was also a best-selling book circulating at the time, Not Without My Daughter, the autobiographical account of an American woman, Leslie Ahmadi, taken hostage with her daughter to Iran by her Iranian husband. In the book, the author reported that Dr. Mahmoudi, an established Iranian physician practicing in the States, had taken her and their child on a purported 2-week vacation to Iran for a visit with family, only to announce later that he'd brought them there to stay. After many unpleasant experiences and hostile encounters in the country, Ms. Mahmoudi was finally successful in escaping with her daughter by the skin of their teeth through Turkey. The book drew national attention, seeming to touch a raw nerve in the popular American consciousness. It was even made into a film, starring Sally Field, a popular artist and kind of sweetheart of the era. 2 months before we were scheduled to make the flight, the haunting dreams that would flag my attention began. My name is Leslie Ahmadi. I'm the author of this blog called Road Between Two Hearts. I'm also the author of a book. This book, called Road Between Two Hearts, An American Bride Discovers Iran. And I'm the bride. It's the story of how I, an African-American woman, self-identified Christian, and cultural studies scholar, am too ashamed to admit that I was terrified to follow my husband to his homeland, Iran. The rest of the story is what happens when I deny my fears and preconceived notions and follow him anyway. One thing, though, I don't leave the country the same person I was when I first went in. Road Between Two Hearts, the name of the blog and the book. To find out more about the book and when it's available, subscribe to my blog at www.roadbetweentwohearts.com.